Peace be with you, everyone, and welcome to my channel. My name is Trevor. Really glad to have you here today. So in this video, I'm just going to be recommending 10 fragrances that I think would be great gift ideas. So without further ado, I'm just going to get right into the list, starting off with a few recommendations for the ladies. So if you've got a mom, sister, or girlfriend, I think these would be really great picks. So this one comes with a little bow on it. I think I lost it on the presentation here, but I bought this for my wife from Marshall's. It was only $20. It's a 1 ounce bottle of Viva La Juicy Gold Couture. This is a nice kind of, I think there's like wild berries, so it's got this like fruity caramel, kind of youthful but really enjoyable, pleasant smell. Like I said, it comes with a bow tie tassel that you can get on the presentation, so I kind of included it because it sort of presents itself as a present already. I'll put a picture of it up on the screen, but yeah, number one for the ladies is going to be Viva La Juicy Gold Couture. I think you can get 100 ml for right around $50. And then the second for the ladies, also with a bit of a gift box presentation, is going to be from the House of Lalique. And I think this one is pretty unisex. Dominic Ropion was the perfumer behind it. It's sort of like a nice powdery, soft vanilla with some green touches. That's going to be from the House of Lalique, Les Parfums. So yeah, like I said, really nice unisex fragrance, leaning a bit feminine in my opinion, but it's got this nice little gift box presentation, really beautiful, as most of Lalique's presentations are. So I think between these two, this is going to be a good lineup, Viva La Juicy Gold Couture and Lalique Les Parfums, if you wanted to get a gift for one of the ladies in your life. And then moving on down the list, we've got a couple of unisex fragrances. The first one I would recommend is this Coffee and Whiskey by the House of Bath and Body Works. It is a sort of like a nice coffee with Bailey's Irish Cream, dry roasted coffee with a bit of a menthol sort of boozy sweetness on the top. Really captures the vibe of that whole like Bailey's Irish Cream and coffee. Like I said, this is a good unisex pick. You can just go to your local Bath and Body Works if you've got one and pick this up right around $40. And the second one for unisex recommendations is going to be a discontinued fragrance. You can still get it on eBay for around $50, and then you can get it from fragrancepie.ca for $35, but the shipping there is like $15, so you're going to be looking at around $50 for this one for the most part. But it is going to be Stash from Sarah Jessica Parker. Really nice celebrity fragrance. Also has a little bit of a gift presentation, just like this ribbon here and this sort of ornamented top. Really kind of beautiful. Nice, dry, woody, a little bit spicy, sweet, like nice sweet woods. Really great for the autumn and this time of the year. Like I said, you can get this one right around $50. So for about $100 you can get these two, and for about $100 you can get these two. Most of the fragrances are in this list come in like I've kind of paired them up, so that way you can spend like about $100 to get a set of 2 fragrances for the gift recipient. So moving on, I've got the first set for the guys. This is going to be sort of the cheapies recommendation, something you can get the entire set of 2 fragrances for, I think, let's see, 40, 50, like around $60 you can get 2 fragrances and gift them. And I think both of these are really great starter picks, something for like a younger brother or a peer. The first one is going to be the freshie out of this list, and it is Robert Talbot, the self-titled fragrance. So this is a designer fashion house that I think might have gone under during COVID. I'm not entirely sure, but I do think that they kind of liquidated their fragrance stock, and so what's out there is all of what's out there on these. I'm sure there's a pretty big stock, however, because this is a pretty much of a hidden gem, and it's going for like $17 on Fragrance X right now, but you can also find it at like Saks Off Fifth for like $30, and some other places for right around $30. But yeah, really, really beautiful woody citrus. It kind of smells like Terre d'Hermes, but it has more of a like the orange in here isn't very dirty. It's kind of like a nice, bright, juicy citrus. I don't even know if it's actually orange. I think it might be, but yeah, like a peppery, citrusy, little bit lighter, more versatile version of Terre d'Hermes. And it also comes in a beautiful presentation. It's got a really nice box. I ended up throwing the box away, but I can put a picture up on the screen. But really beautiful presentation. Whoever gets this, if they don't, look up how much you can find it for online. I think this retailed for like $120, so I highly recommend this fragrance as a gift. I think it's probably if I had to pick one fragrance in this entire list to gift to somebody, I think it would be this one. And I have gotten quite a few compliments on this one as well, so definitely check this out, little hidden gem, Robert Talbot. And then the second one in this combo is the sweet fragrance, and it's going to be Halloween Man X. Really pretty versatile, sweet coffee, whiskey fragrance. I think anybody is going to like this. It's going to suit just about any age as long as they are comfortable with coffee. My dad, I gifted him one of these and he really likes this. I've tried giving him a handful of fragrances, even like some older Aramis style fragrances, but this is the one that he enjoys the most. So you go ahead and get a freshie and a sweet fragrance. I think these two you can get for about $60 like together on Fragrance X right now. And then so moving on throughout the remainder of the list, I've got this set is going to be 2 fragrances from the house of Dolce & Gabbana. So Dolce & Gabbana is kind of like a bit of a well-recognized name in the designer space. So if you wanted to get somebody a gift and have them, you know, sort of feel like they've got something a bit more luxurious than some of these other fragrances in the list, I would say go with Dolce & Gabbana. And the freshie or semi-fresh fragrance that I chose for this set for under $100 is going to be Dolce & Gabbana Pour Homme. This is a 2.5 milliliter bottle, but I think you can get testers of the 4.2 125 milliliter bottle for, or this is 2.5 ounces, 75 milliliter, and then you can get the 125 for right around like under $40, I think, which is a really good price. I obviously enjoy this fragrance quite a bit. I've worn it down. Haven't got my nose on the vintage. I think that would also be a really great fragrance gift if you wanted to spend a little bit more money. You can probably find those. Probably find those for like around $180 on eBay. But this is a really nice, beautiful sort of signature scent fragrance. I don't think is going to be. It would be well received, I think, by anybody that got this as a gift. And so, in addition to that one on this list, I've got Dolce & Gabbana's the One Eau de Parfum. So you can go to FragranceNet and get both of these for the cart will come out to just under $100 if you get like a tester on both of them. This one kind of, you know, needs no real explanation. It's pretty popular in the fragrance community, and like I said, if the gift recipient is getting some Dolce & Gabbana stuff, they're going to be able to recognize that name pretty well and get a sense of, you know, really having got something nice from you. So I would probably recommend going with the Dolce & Gabbana package if you wanted to really leave a good impression on the gift recipient. And on that same token, I would also recommend checking out the house of Versace, which is also a pretty well-known designer brand, so the person getting the gift is gonna feel like you got them something nice. And so for this 2 set that you can get for right around $100, I think, if you go to FragranceNet, if you get both of these, but otherwise they're both like in the $45 range. The first one, Versace Dylan Blue, really beautiful, just nice, kind of dark, fruity. There's like a fig note in here, some incense, a little bit of that shower gel vibe that blue fragrances have, but really can't go wrong if you choose to get someone this fragrance. I think it's going to be well received, especially by the ladies. I mean, obviously you want to get this for a guy, but ladies seem to love this one of my most complimented fragrances. And then finally rounding out the Versace package is going to be Versace Pour Homme. So this is going to be the little bit lighter fragrance, and this the darker fragrance in this fragrance combo pack. But yeah, this has got like a really nice sort of sweet orange, citrus, aquatic vibe going on. Another great, easy driver, something that the person getting this is going to be able to wear often. I think, anybody getting these two is going to probably feel pretty good. It even has like a nice matching sort of presentation. For somebody that, if they don't have any fragrances, like the two of like the same fragrance bottle will look pretty nice sitting on their desk. Okay, yeah, so that was my top 10 recommendations for gift ideas for fragrances. They're all kind of like on a budget, so if you wanted to spend like under $50 on somebody, because I know it can get a little bit taxing having so many gift recipients and family members that you have to sort of look out for at this time of the year, and if you just wanted to get one, it's going to be pretty easy to spend generally like under $50. But I tried to kind of set these up in a combo pack of like fresh and sweet, so you can get somebody started on their fragrance journey with a good little bit of variety, and a little bit for the ladies, a little bit for Secret Santa unisex options, younger brother, and then sort of older brother or significant other or father. I would shoot for the Versace or the Dolce & Gabbana package. But this was my top 10 list for Black Friday shopping and holiday gift ideas for others, and appreciate you sticking with me to the end here. I'll see you in the next one. Take care.